Hi everybody, it's Dina and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a GFX. I know a lot of people are starting to get into the GFX making community as well as selling GFX. So if you guys are one of those people who want to actually start making GFX and make like robux off of them in real life money, here is how to do it. To be able to make GFX, you need a computer. I don't think Chromebooks work for GFX, but I'm not sure because my friend had a Chromebook before and she wasn't able to make GFX, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. If you have played Roblox on your computer, it should have came with Roblox Studios, and if it didn't, you can just search up online Roblox Studios download and go ahead and download it, or go to the create tab on Roblox and create a new experience. To download Blender, you're going to want to search up Blender 2.79 in your search engine. Scroll down until you see 2.79, 2 dashes, blender.org. When you click on it, scroll down and click Download Blender 7.9b Old. When you click this, it's going to prompt a download screen and you're just going to have to accept. I already have Blender, so I'm not going to re-download it. After that, you're going to want to open the link in the description to download the rig. You should be prompted with this screen once you click on it. Then you're going to want to press download. It's going to scan for viruses and then it'll show that it's downloaded. Once you have completed all the steps of downloading Roblox Studios and Blender and getting the rig, you're going to want to open Roblox Studios. If you have never used Roblox Studios, this is what it's going to look like. If you have, just simply open the base plate. You're going to want to click on base plate. Once your base plate is loaded, you're going to want to go over to your toolbox, which should automatically be on your side of the screen. And if it isn't, make sure you're in this home tab and then press toolbox. Go down here to the drop down menu that says models, then go to plugins. Then you want to search load character, and it should just be one of the options. You're going to select the one that is free. It should be called Load Character Lite by Already Pro. Then you're going to want to install it. Once you install it, go to plugins, and it should be right here. It'll be labeled Load Character Already Pro's plugins. Once you click on it, where it says Already Pro, you're going to want to double click and then search the desired username of the avatar. For me, I'm going to be searching my username. Make sure you have spawn origin with an X on it. And you always want to spawn in R6 just so you have less parts to deal with. To add custom faces, you want to go to Explorer, click on the drop down menu next to the name of the character, find head, drop down on that as well, find the face and delete the face. Then go down to the drop down menu in your toolbox where it says plugins and click on images. Then search the name of the face you want. Once you have found it, you want to click on your image and drag it. Drag it onto the face, or you can drag it on any part of your body, grab the decal and move it into the head. This will automatically put it on your face. Next, you're going to want to find a room model. You can use any room model that you want. This GFX, I'm going to be using a picnic scene. Once you have found the GFX model, you're going to want to drag it down just to center it with the origin of where it's going to spawn. Now we're going to be exporting all of our models. Right click on the room model and then press export selection. I recommend making a new folder on your desktop just so you're able to save all your GFX items in there. In my folder, I have GFX folders, avatar folders, and room model folders. Next, you're going to name your file. I'm going to name this picnic scene. Once you're done, press save. It will take a while for your Roblox Studio to load since you have just saved a large file. Once you guys are done making your GFX, you guys can always delete these models to save up space on your computer. Personally, I don't delete them in case I need them for another GFX, or to remake a GFX. Especially if you guys are taking commissions, do not delete the room models after, because somebody may not like their GFX. Here's how to export your avatar. Exporting your avatar just works the same. Export selection, go to your desired folder, and personally, I like to name the file either the Roblox username or the Instagram or Discord name of the commission I'm doing. Just for now, I'm going to be naming it my Roblox username since this is for myself. The avatar should save automatically, and if you have to wait a little bit, don't worry. Now you're done with Roblox Studios and you can close out. When it asks you to save changes to baseplate, you can select no. But if you're afraid you're going to delete any of the models, you can always press yes. Next, you're going to open Blender. Next, once you've opened Blender, you should be prompted to this screen. Your screen is not going to show all of these on there, however, mine does. To open your rig, you're going to want to select File, then Open. In your downloads, you should see Default Blend. Select your default blend and select Open Blender File. You'll then be shown this. Press Shift F to move around in Blender and click when you're done. You can move forward with the scroll arrows on your mouse. I don't delete the eyes, I just move them over to the side. You're going to want to delete the whole entire head. You can also press the X key to delete. Once you have deleted your head, select left click on any part of the body. I recommend the arm since it's the easiest to click. Go up to the top of this panel and you should see these three little lines. Drag down on those lines. Then on this little cube, you're going to want to go to Node Editor. Now this may look confusing, but the only thing you have to change is right here. Go ahead and zoom into that, and to move around here, you can either use these sidebars, or you can click down on the scroll of your mouse to move. You should find the one that says Image Texture, click on this little file button, and go to the folder where your GFX is stored. To shift through the ones you need, click on the calendar, and then these four squares. Do not click on any of these. You only want to click on the ones that look like this. Opened it, you should see it right here. Then click on the three arrows again, and you should see this arrow pop up. Then let go once you drag up. You have now added the texture onto your avatar. Go up to the corner, press File, Import, and scroll down until you say Wavefront, and then in the parentheses you should see .obj. Always click on this or you will not import your GFX right and it will not turn out good. When importing your avatar, do not press on the MTL, only press on the OBJ. The MTL is your avatar's texture. It should then look like this. The only thing you need to do is move it with the arrow. Then delete all the body parts except for the head. Personally, I'm going to adjust how the hair looks on my avatar as well as all my accessories. To select multiple things, you just have to hold down Shift while left clicking on them. To deselect things, just click on them again. Or if you would like, you can join all the parts of your head. Right click on the hair, the head, any face accessories, and any hats that you don't want to be off of the head. Right click on everything that you would like to be joined, then come back over here and select Join. Then it'll all be one part. But if you do this, you are not going to be able to unjoin them. Then go over here to where it says Z and then type in 180. This will then rotate your head 180 degrees so it's facing the same way as the body. Done, you're going to need to insert your room model. You do the same thing as you did to import your avatar. File, Import Wavefront OBJ, and then go to wherever you stored your room model. Then press Import OBJ. Your room model may take a lot longer to load in than your avatar did. If it does, you're just gonna have to wait it out. While you're waiting, you can brainstorm different GFX ideas. Once your screen has reverted to the last thing you were looking at, you then know your room model is imported. You can go down to this bar at the very bottom and click on this arch. When you click on the arch, this circle should pop up. You can click on any of these three things and they will move around your avatar. The green is to tilt it side to side, the blue is to turn it in circles, and the red is to tilt it front and back. If you click just right in the middle, you'll be able to move in all directions freely. Press Ctrl Z to undo anything you want to undo. Now let's go over the basic mechanics of posing. You can click on any part of here and you can see what it moves. I'm going to be demonstrating this on the legs. You can use these to move your legs in any direction that you would like. This button right here allows you to scale your legs, shrink them, as well as grow them in size. I don't recommend using these arrows on your legs since it moves them out of place unless you need to move them out of place. That's all the mechanics for these. Next, all you have to do is pose your GFX.
Truth is, I just wanna I've been stuck in my feelings these days. I've been up in my bedroom nowadays. Even with the sun shining so bright, I wait till stars come at night so I could dream about you tonight. Truth is, I'm a little bit hesitant to hit you up. I get more scared as a damn grown up. This ain't.
Once you guys are done posing your GFX, go over to this earth icon and click on it. Once you click on it, scroll down until you see ambient occlusion. Go ahead and check off ambient occlusion because this will give your GFX lighting. To this bottom bar, click add and then go to camera. Once you click on camera, click view and then camera. If you have a number pad on your computer, make sure a num block is on and then press 0. Shift F to move with your camera and then position it. To change the resolution in your camera, click on this camera icon and scroll down till you see resolution. 1920 by 1080 is the YouTube thumbnail size. I prefer setting it as 2000 just so I know that the render is going to turn out good. Position your camera any way you would like. Once you are done, you can go up here and press this render button, then render image. Once you are done making your GFX, you can now export it. To export your GFX, go to this bottom bar, click on image, and then click save as image. Once you're done, it should look something like this, and now you're going to name your GFX. If you're doing commissions, I recommend to name the GFX, their username, and then commission after. This helps with sorting it out. Once you're done naming it, just click save as image. And you're done. You can now freely exit out of Blender.